Situated between the Pacific Ocean and the Rocky Mountains, British Columbia is the westernmost province of Canada. Encompassing just over 944,000 square kilometers, it's a massive and diverse area with a ton of different landscapes. Being fortunate enough to live in a province with so much to offer, we're excited to keep exploring one small area at a time. Our journey begins in the upper Sea to Sky region of British Columbia, Canada. We're embarking on an overlanding trip to explore that area along with the lower corner of the Caribou region, specifically the northern tip of the Cascades Natural Resource District. On this season, we see some incredible sights and learn a lot, so tag along and let's go exploring.
Notice! Bear area! Big bears, grrr! Watch out for grizzlies, black bears, brown bears, polar bears, panda bears, koala bears. All kinds of bears may be present in the beautiful valley we are about to enter.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not. We probably won't see any bears. But if we do, we will try to get the camera out to show you the bears that we see. I'm really hoping for pandas.
Yeah, so this is our first real stop and first real turnabout onto the dirt road here. And as Allison was very nicely saying, it is grizzly country, and there was an attack. I believe somebody got attacked last year, and it was quite dangerous, so it's important to be bear aware.
Look, we've used our roof rack for the very first time. We've got some boxes
Roof
up
basket,
there.
yeah.
Our roof basket.
Yeah, we've loaded it up because we had quite a lot of stuff this time to carry.
Yeah.
So we've loaded it up. It's just a little basket, but it's super useful.
After a fair bit of highway driving, which is a treat on the Sea to Sky Highway in itself, we were eager to get off the pavement and meet up with our friends. But first, we stumbled upon something quite interesting.
Holy mosquitoes, eh?
Holy, I know. Why did we stop? This is silly.
Yeah. Well,
Quick, come for a jog with me.
I'll tell you the reason why we stopped. Because we turned into a spot that has this interesting little hay bale and fire pit and looks like a bar. But then what really caught our attention is this building, which looks
wonderful 3-bedroom home, 1.5 bath, perfect for families, large and small.
It doesn't look like there's anybody there, so.
Enter at your own risk, it says.
Does it really?
It does.
Ooh, spooky. But yeah, it's this like abandoned looking.
Actually, the closer we get, the less abandoned it looks.
Well, it looks like a big dream catcher on there,
Yeah.
made out of a tire. And then there's this badger's hideout is what it says. A really cool spot. Well, there's some shoes here. Maybe it is somebody's, I don't know, maybe somebody like stays here.
Telling you guys, this is what you can get for $1 million in the Vancouver area.
Exactly. Well, it does seem like somebody might actually regularly live
like
here or
clothes
come
and a
here.
sleeping bag and stuff. So.
Yeah, so we're not gonna intrude too much on this area just because looks like somebody regularly either comes here or regularly lives here.
Goldilocks. When she's not at the
Maybe.
Three Bears house.
If there was any soup, we might have tried it a little bit,
Porridge,
but there isn't.
Ansel.
Porridge?
Porridge.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna head out and try to go meet Jordan and Krista,
Yeah.
who are already camping up here. Shouldn't be too far from us anymore, so we're gonna go try to find them.
This beautiful northern Sea to Sky corridor, just below what we know as the Caribou region, is home to a few well-known villages and municipalities, including Pemberton, Whistler, and bordering on the historic region known as Lillooet Country. Before European settlers came to the area, indigenous peoples from the interior Salish tribe were the first to call this area their home. The band settled at the foot of the majestic Mount Currie and the head of Lillooet Lake, where the village of Mount Currie exists today. Much of the modern history of this area is tied to the gold rush and also the Hudson's Bay Company. In the early 1880s, the area saw a large influx of European settlers on the rich farmlands instead of continuing onto the northern gold rush. Pemberton was then named after Joseph Pemberton, a surveyor general for the Hudson's Bay Company in 1850s. Learning some of the history of this area is very fascinating and gives us a sense of respect for the people that came before us. We're now excited to explore it with our friends, who were kind enough to leave us a sign.
By the way, Bonnie is the name of our car, and Jordan's vehicle's name is Clyde. So they left us a little sign here saying, Bonnie. This is a pretty sweet campsite, guys.
Yeah.
Good find.
Be good for the people who are coming up.
Yeah. Good job. And then look at this fire.
It's on fire. That's
Look at this fire.
Yep.
Check out the view from this campsite. And we can walk down to the river, which we're probably gonna do tomorrow. That is their tent over there. Rocky. I see Rocky. Rocky, come say hi. They got their little master suite hidden tent. Look at that. Hi, Rocky. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? Hi. Good boy.
So we saw a bear.
You saw a bear?
Yeah, it was like the llama, and that we chased it a little bit down the road.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just a little black bear.
We
Just
also
a
saw
little
some
one.
hikers.
Yeah, we saw some hikers as
They
well.
didn't run
At
away.
the same time as the bear, there was a bloody massacre.
That's
No, it was cute. I'll see if the footage turned out.
Oh, you took a video.
Yes, out the front.
Show the camera on your
windshield.
phone, because that way they don't have to cut to it. That would be like
No,
over and editing.
I'll put the thing in there.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know why I'm just disappearing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a cute little thing. It was like small. I was worried for a second. I was like, I hope that's not a cub.
Yeah, because Mama Bear's probably close by.
Yeah, but no, it was cute. It was a nice little thing. Took
There's
them
lots of
across.
not blueberry, there's lots of berry bushes along the drive, so yeah. Last year, somebody got mauled by a grizzly
Oh, that's
in like September.
All right. Well, we have several dogs to sacrifice first, so
Yeah, we'll sacrifice the dogs.
And it's not September, so
yeah.
So if you had to sacrifice a dog, which one would it be?
Dante.
No, it was a choice between Kaya and Rocky. Also, screw you.
Obviously the one that's not mine.
Okay, but between Rocky
If you
and
had
Kaya,
to sacrifice a dog,
yes,
would it be Dante?
I would eat him myself.
See?
He probably wouldn't taste very good though.
I mean,
If you say Kaya, I will lose my mind.
I don't think I want to answer.
Don't kill our
I
Kaya.
love Rocky,
can't be
but he's
Kaya.
also like, he's old and like, he's bored. Like,
He's bored of life.
Kaya's like, I want to cuddle, but she's also kind of a little shit, so.
Jordan's like, when I got a dog, I was really excited to be able to cuddle a dog. And then Rocky is the type of dog who's all like, get away from me.
Like, I love Rocky, but
All
he's
the
probably, he would be happier about being dead than Kaya
He's
would.
in the tent and he's thrilled about it.
He does
He's
stay
like,
in the tent.
He's like, all this excitement, let me sit in a confined space.
If you had to sacrifice a dog to the bear,
To the bear?
yeah, if you had to leave a dog behind so you could get away, which one would it be?
Ansel.
I mean, I'd rather just leave like all of them. You all stay behind, distract the bear while I get out of here. But yeah, exactly. I mean, Kaya's the smallest, so I feel like that's not the ideal choice. Like,
Yeah, but she's
part of me is
beefy.
kind of thinking like, is she beefy or is she fluffy?
He's a very good distraction. You can bark at the bear.
The bear would spend all of his time being like, I need to get this shit out of my teeth.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of dogs and bears, I think there's this one that.
So, after figuring out which dog each one of us would sacrifice to distract the bear, Allison and I got to setting up camp for the next few days. The reason why you see a timer at the bottom is to show you how quickly this instant core tent sets up. Spoilers, it's 52 seconds by one person, making setup and takedown much easier. This is an overkill 6-person tent, and it's able to accommodate us and our dog Dante very comfortably, leaving more than enough space for camera equipment, clothing, and all the other junk we lug around while we do what many of you will call glamping. By the way, we're not sponsored by Core Tents at all, so I'm sharing this with you because I truly know this to be an awesome tent that's quick and easy to set up and has withstood some nasty rainy weather. We leave links to the items we use and talk about in the videos, by the way, so you can find them if you want in the description. We also respond to each and every comment on our videos, so please let us know your thoughts. The way that everyone camps is different. Realistically, you don't need much to spend a couple of nights in the woods. Allison and I use a ground tent for now, but we've thought about the pros and the cons of a rooftop tent. In the next few episodes, we will show you a variety of setups that are quite different from our own and equally as effective. Ryan and Rachel, who you will be introduced to shortly, have a camper on top of their Tacoma, for example, that sets up just as quickly. Courtney, on the other hand, has a sleeping platform built into her vehicle, requiring very little setup at all. To each their own. The goal is the same, to get out and explore, and you know what? Being comfortable by sleeping is nice. The Yakima roof basket that Allison's taking off boxes right now is another fairly new addition to the 4Runner. I believe the Prinsu roof rack that's flat and is on Jordan's vehicle is quite excellent. However, the basket costs a quarter of the price and provides enough functionality for what we're using it for right now. It was extremely useful on this trip to haul some of the boxes up top and leave enough wiggle room inside. You will also see it used to gather some firewood. Now, we often get asked by friends, family, and those who only go camping to provincial rec sites about, well, going to the bathroom. In places there are no toilets or outhouses, it can be interesting. So yeah, it's a weird topic to discuss, but we all do it, and I think it's important to discuss anyways.
This is what we call a poop bucket. It is a regular Canadian Tire bucket with a toilet seat that just snaps right on. Follow me. Have you ever tried to poop in the woods and fallen like this? Smearing it everywhere.
Well, okay, I know it's a weird topic to discuss, but it's a real topic to discuss.
Well now, poop in luxury. Ah, pooping. Happy. This is how you poop in the wild. So we have our biodegradable bag that goes in and just hooks around the toilet seat for no mess. Sit, do your business. When you are done, you just take the bag, tie it up,
dig a hole,
exit your outhouse, find a nice spot to dig a hole, and bury it. Gone.
but always make sure they're biodegradable.
Yes, biodegradable bags are essential. Otherwise, you're just putting plastic in the wild and it sits there for the next 300 years. I got my camping Crocs out.
Allison.
Sexy and stylish.
That is a hard pass for me. I don't know why I'm with you.
Because when you get up to pee in the middle of the night and you don't want to try your shoes and put your boots on, you're gonna slip into my Crocs and be like, oh, I'm so glad that
Crocs are a crime against humanity.
Yeah, but in my defense, these are dollar store Crocs, so they're not even like
So they're not even real Crocs.
Yeah.
Sad, Allison. What you cooking?
This is a hobo meal.
A hobo meal?
Yeah. We're gonna put some macaroni
Yeah.
in a pot, just like WAP. And then we're gonna add some chili to it, and it's called Chili Mac.
Chili Mac.
It's
Alright.
hearty and pantry. So
You know what? Not every meal has to be a gourmet meal.
if you don't prepare anything and you have a couple cans and a couple boxes in the back of your truck, you can always make Chili Mac.
True. Oh yeah. Looks good, guys. Thank you very much for cooking.
Oh, no problem.
It's quite late, and we just set up our tent and everything. We're gonna hang out for a bit. Maybe go to the river at sunset and check it out. I mean, you know what? It's past sunset now, so probably not. Anyways, we're gonna wait for our friends to arrive tomorrow.
This is the start of a truly epic trip. We'll stay at this location for a few episodes, show you around the area, share some camping meals, and head out for much, much more. In the next episode, the rest of the crew arrives to meet us. So we'll see you next week